Cause I knew at a young age that this is what I wanted. My mom bought me a karaoke machine and me and my partners listen. Oh my gosh.
You said karaoke?
What? The karaoke machine with the two mics? Listen, I remember the first thing I tried to rap on was Come and Talk to Me by Jodeci. Cause I had the cassette single. You know, on side A I got the song and on side B I got the instrumental. Listen, oh my gosh.
My God. Speed up, turn up, speed up, turn up, speed up, turn up, speed up, turn up.
Hey, what's going on? Mossy B for Prez. And I'm sitting here with Miss White from Syllabus magazine. I feel like what separates me is that I don't have a problem using my intelligence and like actually putting that into my lyrics. I'm not about to sit and conform to the norm. That's what I feel like is separation. And when you listen to the music, you can get a feel of what I'm talking about. I have a goal in mind, you know, because I want to be influential in a positive way as opposed to being influential in a negative way. I don't want somebody to follow me just because of the clothes I got on, or I got a song saying why I sell dope. I don't want to be influential in that way. I want to be influential in regards to somebody actually using their brain to make some forward progress.
They lying to you, they said
And liking somebody and being influenced by somebody is something different.
Okay.
Like if you want me to answer that better, I like Mr. Taylor. I like Brown. C. I like T-Mac a lot. T-Mac made us want to get money when we was younger, so I'll say that.
my God. Turn up.
To be well established, have my own following, and have my first youth empowerment center open.
Oh, that's nice. What makes you want to do a youth empowerment center?
Just from the way I grew up. It's a lot of boys who grew up with no daddy and just don't know how to take in some things that they see that they just need some guidance. The same thing go for these young girls. I just want to be some sort of example at the end of the day.
Where you from?
From here, Somerville. Haven Oaks, Building B.
Thank you. Thank you for this.
I got another regret is that I didn't keep my original group together. I didn't do a good job at keeping us together. I'll say that when I could have. It was me, my partner Rio. At the time they called him Desert Eagle, and it was, I say Stan because that's how I met him, but Leezy. He deal with Straight Drop Records, not a cartel with them. And my other partner, Scrap. And it was the four of us. And like unofficially, I had another guy, my partner Lil Steve. He's still my right-hand man to this day. And I had another fella from Columbia named Bruce, Real Talk is his name. He still raps too, but he called himself Tony Bruce now. Okay. The old music, I still listen to it. A lot of people still listen to that know us, you know what I mean? And it just, listening to where all of us are now, it's supposed to be together.
Okay.
It's supposed
Do you
to
think
be.
it'll ever come back together?
Nah, hell nah. You can say it just like that.
My God.
A lot of my music is emotionally based. Like it centers around events that happen, and then I just take and capture that feeling.
Okay.
One of the things I need to address that I said I would address is my father's situation. Because I've never addressed that, and that's something that I've been carrying for like a long time. I haven't talked about that at all, but once. I got a song that I rapped on like Plies Beat, Somebody Loves You, and I talked about it just for a split second, but even when I was writing it, I was getting angry. So I said I need to really write that out, to channel that anger out, and so I can be done with it. And then I noticed how it turned, the sadness really turned into anger, and I think that's what happens with a lot of people. You know, the ones who the first thing they do is boom, bow, they shot somebody, and a lot of it really comes from them not dealing with something. That's why that anger be so built up, and then in that one moment, it just comes out in the wrong way. And so for me, I've been faced with that dilemma. So I'm like, I had to check myself, like, man, you really got to get this out of you, because this could be hindering you, you know what I'm saying, from a blessing. Could be blocking you from a blessing. Me not having a daddy and me becoming a dad, that's like super duper difficult. I got to salute my little girl's mama, you know, because she's the best, you know. And my little girl loves me to death, and I love her to death too, but I wish I'd have had my own father around, so when certain situations came up, I'd have been able to ask, like, hey man, what you doing such and such happen, or what you doing such and such happen. But I can never ask him because he ain't never take care of none of his children. We gotta learn how to separate the business and street. You gotta separate them two totally different worlds. You know, and like I think that's one thing that needs to happen. I think that's what we like is business sense, because we think the street side is gonna help us make it in the business side, and that ain't really how it works.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can be in the street, you can have your pants halfway down. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time for you to go in a business meeting, you can't really be like that. You know? You gotta have that certain type of etiquette to conversate. I do believe in the crab in the bucket mentality, because you got, let's say for instance, Dirty Dave. I love to use this example because when everybody should have been like literally pushing him, I'm talking about everybody around here. Like when we all should have been pushing him, you got people saying he a rat. You got people saying he ain't about what he talking about. You got people saying, oh well, such and such did this or such and such did that. Like, to me, that's crab in the bucket. What are you talking about any of that for? Stop putting your personal feelings into a man and just think about the business aspect of it. Business aspect of it is gonna tell you, man, let me sit back and I need to support this man, because if this man get past where the rest of these South Carolina artists can't seem to go, we're gonna be alright. It's gonna open the door for everybody else. But people just don't seem to get that. Biggest advice is to follow your own heart. You know, because your intuition ain't gonna steer you wrong. You know, that's number one, and keep focusing on your craft. Perfect your craft. Because when you walking on your true path, everything else gonna fall into place. That's my personal opinion. My biggest lesson learned is that. You know, be careful what you have around you, and really listen to your intuition. That's what I've learned. Alright, I'm Mossy for Prez, and shout out to Syllabus magazine.
These empty promises, you broken hearted. I live in Charleston, you Atlanta, look at all the distance. You got engaged, probably thinking why this nigga tripping. I just hope you make a difference when you take a listen.